at San Onofre, and we're celebrating this incredible event. And so Peter says, open it online. And I says, God, it takes so much work to open it. I'm so awkward at opening it. So I was opening it, and how far did it go in the air?
Fucking it shot way over to the freeway. Fuck. Oh my
so
God.
Here's a toast to the workers inside of San Onofre that got. Here's a toast, and leave Dolly Parton there. Don't give her a mastectomy and bring her to Utah. She's hot, baby. You know, leave it as a monument. This beautiful, beautiful, incredible place. There's a trail that goes right there. So, this is the cheapest champagne we could find.
$10.
7-Eleven, right?
7-Eleven and PB. That's right. Foot of Grand Avenue.
I told him we're going to shake it up like I did in D.C. and dump it all over my head, and I said, bullshit, we're drinking. It's like the old days. Here. You want to be on camera?
Sure, why not?
Cheers, brother.
Cheers to everybody that supports Kevin's work, and Dana Durnford too.
Now, what about the workers inside San Onofre? They've got this in the dry cast.
Those guys are great, man. Those guys deserve all the respect in the world for actually sticking their necks out there.
What about the grassroots activists? You're one of them.
Those guys respect us because we respect them. You know, a lot of these people. It's like those Jesus freaks in Washington. You know, but
I love those
so
guys.
many of those fucking activists there were giving them a hard time.
Why?
Why? All they were doing was fucking going out there and trying to sell Jesus. So
remember him? Jesus loves you. Jesus saves. I love that guy. I don't know why the Peace Vigil's fighting with those
Cheers
guys.
to everybody.
Yeah, for sure. So what an accomplishment here. Hold the camera here, Peter. And so I can walk and chew gum at the same time.
Don't back yourself over that cliff, goddammit.
It wouldn't kill me. Might be doing me some good. So the dry canisters into the dry cast. So I want to say this. The activist that taught me when I was a boy, my dad, I'll start to cry. The first hearing I ever went to in San Onofre, I was 7, I think, in 1967, before it was built. My dad was a Marine right here, nuked to death. God, he was a good fucking activist. Those old activists, the Abalone Coalition, that's who they were. They were my grandparents, Dave Hunsaker, Ella, Hunsaker Avenue. They fought so hard. I want to say this. This is important. This is the greatest accomplishment of grassroots activism history. This the people that shut down Humboldt, that shut down Rancho Santa Fe, those people that taught us how. When I was a kid, I listened. I loved Donna Young and Donna Gilmore, but Gary Hedrick, Ace Hoffman, Gene Stone, Kathy Iwani was so important because she came back from Japan. She was on the school teachers board. We won that vote by 1. The San Diego School Board by 1 vote. Rachel Godoya. But old lady Donna, who passed away last year at 96 years old. Her husband passed away at 98 years old. 3 years. They got to see the shutdown center. The rest of these old activists that worked so hard on this for so long never got to see this. I don't forget them. They mean everything to me. And so I pay homage to them. This is an incredible, long, long fight. From January 5th, that was my dad's birthday, by the way. 1968 is when they christened this thing. She's over. They said it'd take us 40, 50 years to put this in fucking dry cast and a gazillion money set. All this bullshit. And I want to say this to Kamala Harris. This is important. To Kamala. I'm going to email it to her. She worked so hard. I knew her mother. Her mother was the epidemiologist at Livermore, broke ranks. Her father, Dr. Harris. she went after PV and Cherry so fiercely. You know, she was wounded. Her mother died of cancer in 2009. I got leukemia in 2011. I talked to my grandson today, who I would call Abe the Eighth. Zero going up to San Onofre. Remember, he was born the same month as Fukushima. You think maybe that's how you got cancer, Grandpa? It's so important that these people that work so hard. Remember when Joni Ray and I was so full of cancer, snuck in there illegally and videotaped all the fake fucking workers? When they arrested me in 2013 in the hearing, Gene Stone threw that out to me, that first shirt out of the box. I was so sick in those days, fighting for my life. They arrested me inside there for no reason. I spoke at these hearings so many times. It's the 19th, commenter number 19 went at Allison McFarland.
Not Lisa.
Yeah, compared to Gregory Jacko, that piece of coward shit, and Kathleen, who is now, I'll take her.
Not Colorado Lisa, by the way. Just so you
No.
know.
We love her. All the people that have supported this work, I don't think anybody realizes what an accomplishment this is. 50 years of bazillion that can't be done. Well, it's not. It's done. It's over. It's in the dry. And by the way, all our nuclear exes need to live in Texas. So, here's to all of you that are in a different place. Einstein right here in La Jolla, I think it was when Fermi died. My mom, the tennis player. In La Jolla, her, Raquel Welch. Einstein says, I tried to console his wife when he died young. He's just taken the next place. Our mother, Fukushima, what they've done to her. What an incredible accomplishment for her. They're not boiling all her water from San Onofre anymore. You can go surfing there and you're probably safe now. They stopped boiling the water fucking 7 years ago. You know, Diablo Canyon next, and then California will be nuclear free, the jet stream. You know, Fukushima. Don't be wasting now, we gotta drink. Thank you to everyone. Ace Hoffman, Gene Stone, freaking Kathy Iwani,
Rachel
Bedoya, Donnie Young, Donna Gilmore, Gary Hedrick. These people that we've been battling for our whole life. This is the greatest accomplishment of Grassroots. We kicked that domino over. I want to ask you, if someone would have said a few years ago that by 2020 that Indian Point was shut down, Oyster Creek shut down, Pilgrim shut fucking down, San Onofre and Diablo Canyon next, you would have never believed it.
Well, there was over 100 nuclear reactors in the
104.
country, only 20 years ago, right?
20 years ago. 2013, when that shut down, there was 104. The only there is now in the United States?
Like 64 or something, 66?
Take one down.
We're
Kevin
winning.
Blanche and crew reached into the bag and we slung the stone and we stuck the nuclear giant in his fucking forehead.
That was what's cool about the Hachiman, their logo when we did the thing, laying down on the beach, down the beach here. Yeah, right up there actually.
Yeah, right there. Remember the pictures and they had the helicopter? And look where we were laying.
Yeah, right.
I had no clue where we laid down.
Right.
When the picture showed, we're right at the tip of the spear.
Right.
Here, have another horn.
All right.
I'll hold the camera.
There's
Cheap
there's my
champagne.
fucked up hands.
Yeah, he's a working class dude. I like that shirt.
What's pretty good one.
The Post-Ignorance Project, asymmetric to the Manhattan Project.
Right.
They, Goliath, we David. How beautiful is this place, huh? I used to camp here with when I was a kid. By the way, I want people to see that point. That's the Winter White House. Cotton. Leave her there. Don't give her a mastectomy. Don't revivificate.
Donald Trump is not fat fucking Nixon. Donald Trump is fucking a piece of shit.
So is Obama.
Oh my my God, Richard Nixon was fucking a good guy compared to all these recent presidents.
The last three? You know what I call the last three?
Not fucking dirty
Oh,
dick.
no. He was fucking a church mouse compared to these three.
He was a
I agree.
pretty honest guy.
Compared to these three?
Even though he was a dirty dealer, he was a pretty honest guy. He actually felt some fucking stuff.
You know what I call the last
Bill
three?
Clinton, fucking Barack
Oh,
Obama,
fuck.
George Bush, this fucking Donald Trump. Those motherfuckers didn't give a fuck about anything.
Well, at least they were downsizing the military during Bill Walmart Clinton. But you know what I call the last three presidents, Peter? And I'm from Ogden, Utah. Well, I'm from here, PB. Well, I was actually conceived right there on the beach, so I hear my dad says. Mutated. I have a twin sister. I'm mutant. And she's beautiful. Dumb. Obama dumber. Bush dumb. Obama dumber. And Trump dumbest. I mean, the nuclear porky fucking pig. Well, he just gave, by the way, thinking of that, he just gave, you know, Hotel just got an SMR grant yesterday. Everybody says, what's he doing in the end? He's fucking doling out nuclear pork.
Right.
But we have hope because of Kamala.
Yeah, you see the latest defense bill that they passed.
Oh, boy.
$760 billion.
Hey, you live in the great military city, the rape artist Navy, San Diego.
On by all these so-called progressive Democrats.
Yeah.
They voted for it too.
Yeah.
They're progressive.
Yeah.
My fucking ass.
Yeah.
My dick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Yeah, what happened? 9/11, the fucking... San Onofre all the way up here now. When I was a kid, my dad, we used to just drive right in there to the fucking house. And by the way, this is important too. Here, hold this again, Peter, before I forget. The workers inside San Onofre, the security and the workers that used to let me in there, which was illegal in those days, are all ex-Marines, drafted Marines. They snuck in when they were cheating on the generator. Did you know they illegally brought it in here on a ship right there? And they leaked it to me, and I'm the one that put that out to the world. Because my dad, and they're friends with my dad, they used to let me into their spent fuel pools, and the shit I did inside that reactor, they leaked it to me because Semper Fi.
Oh.
Because they know when they truck those Marines to the Nevada test site, put them in fucking cages, air blast one or two like my dad, they remember. Lord, I remember. Way up Furman High. So, without those guys, you know, they're still to this day, I won't give up their names. I can't, you know, they'll say they'll kill us.
I've never heard them.
And you never will from me.
Nope.
But that's who leaked it to me when I was in LDS in the East State, bring it to Utah, huh? What a story, huh, Peter?
Oh, yeah.
What a beautiful place, huh?
It is.
Let's try. Merry Christmas 2020.
Merry Christmas. Thank you, Jesus.
Which one? American. There's 40 brands.
Oh, Joseph Smith. Thank you, Joseph Smith.
By the way.
Oh, by the way, you can see Catalina right out there over Kevin. If maybe.
Yeah, remember when I was out there when the garfish were washing up dead?
Right.
2013? I was thinking about this, the Trump cult. They've turned into a cult. He's raised $200 million post-election, you know, for his own personal belly's fucking bankrupt business out. Think about his cult. L. Ron Hubbard would be jealous of Trump. Joseph Smith would be fucking jealous, and I'm a woman. Stand tuned.